I'm tightened up. Y'all better tighten up.
2, 1.
What's up, guys? John here with Big Dru, Titan Lifestyle.
What's up, guys? Big Dru, Titan Lifestyle. I'm at my private location. I had to pull a John to get away from the weekend, but I'm here and I'm ready to do it.
That's right. That's right. Everybody needs a little break sometimes. Big Dru's taking it. He's going to have a good time, hopefully, and enjoy his time out there. So good relaxing stuff.
Ready to get out on that sand, enjoy that sun before it disappears.
I hear you. So, you know what? With no further ado, then let's just jump into it, Dru. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we got a heck of a show for you guys. Tons of great topics, from the Seattle takeover, Channel Side District shutting down, Nectar the Gods, Apple developing their own chip. You know, think before you post. Don't be a keyboard gamer. We're going to talk about that. The Team Titan party is coming, and the Titan Big Dru Lift Party is going to be in effect. We got a lot of events, those included, and a lot more coming for you guys. So we might as well get into the first topic, man. Seattle takeover. Have you seen this, Dru?
Yeah, I heard that they took over one of the precincts and they're trying to take over a couple other ones. Basically, the cops are gone. They're letting them pretty much.
Yep.
And I guess like a certain part of the street. I'm not really too familiar, but I saw a little bit about it.
So this has been going on for days, right? And what's happening is this: they took over 6 blocks. They've got 6 blocks blocked off, gunned up, right? They're calling it the Chaz Zone, the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. Cops free, so no cops are in there. If the cops try to go in there to their precinct, which is all boarded up, I guess they're getting rocks thrown at them. Riots almost are starting to create in there with people doing that. It's nuts, man. Like, it's really crazy. So literally, the precinct they took over, and they took over City Hall of Seattle. These are big buildings, man, and now they're starting to go after the people that are in there, and they're starting to charge them like, hey, if you're going to stay here, we're going to shake you down, like, pretty much.
Who's running it all, though? Who's got the authority over it?
All right, so they got this guy, like the Monarch, they're calling him, and this dude was this black dude, and he used to be a rapper, I guess, before, and he was like in customer service. Yeah. So now he's the guy. I guess he's the main dude now. He's the Monarch there. He's the god of this territory.
That's crazy. I wonder if it's going to spread like that, and if other cities are going to hear about it, they're going to start trying to do it too.
Yeah, they're calling him the Warlord. That's what the dude's name is. Warlord.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I'd want something like that to come to Tampa. If they did something like that in Ybor, I don't think it would be a good look.
Oh, heck no.
No. all this talk about defunding the police and stuff. I mean, I think that's going the opposite way.
Yeah.
And I think if anything, we need to have better schooling, have better better police academy, better teaching, better situational training.
Absolutely.
But to get ready to defund them, it's kind of like, I mean, would you want a guy protecting your life that you're not paying well? It's kind of, I don't know.
You listen, there are bad cops out there. We know that. There's bad in every single business, every single race, right?
Yeah,
and unfortunately, this guy has given a bad name to all the cops out there. All the cops out there are feeling it, whether black, white, Asian, Latin, it doesn't matter. So they're all catching the heat. They're all getting treated. They're pretty much like dogs, man. I mean, even like they're going after cartoons like Paw Patrol. So they're going after this cartoon that's on Disney. It's called Paw Patrol. And there's a German Shepherd.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about this, right?
Yeah.
So this is crazy. Like, they're going after kids, and it's literally dogs. It's a German Shepherd as a police officer, and you got all these other dogs that are like firefighters and all these like communities and stuff. I mean, and they're trying to take this off. I mean, this is crazy. They canceled the show Cops that has been on over 30 years on television.
Yeah, they canceled another one too called Live PD.
Live PD, where they have body cams on. They're looking at this stuff, which gives us an insight. And here's what a lot of people don't understand: those shows, Cops and Live PD, those are actually made by people that are big time liberals, leftists. So like they're all about like going against the government, the establishment, and everything like that.
Right.
And they still want it off. The funny thing about the Seattle thing is when you start looking into it, it's just really crazy. That's why I'm bringing it up. Is the mayor is a big time liberal, right? She's not giving them any problems for doing what they did, and they still called for her resignation. They don't want her ass in no matter what.
I don't know what's going on in Seattle, man.
Dude.
The crazy thing is, Seattle's usually like a chill city. Everybody's kind of chill.
Right?
It's
always raining.
Yeah, everybody's just kind of like, it's like an Apple, Starbucks type city,
Yep.
And now it's just getting crazy. I mean, I don't know.
It's crazy, man.
I don't think it's a good idea to defund the police.
No.
I think it's a good idea to just, because if you look at it, barber school in California, you need 1,500 hours.
Right.
To be a cop, you need 750 or something like
right.
that. It's crazy. So I think to make the hours go up, do more of a background check.
Yep.
Some of these guys have criminal records and become a cop. I don't even understand how that's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't flip burgers at Burger King if you have a criminal record, but you become a police officer. I don't know.
I've never seen that. I've known a lot of people that have become police officers, right? And I know what they have to do become a police officer. Like here in Tampa PD, they literally have to go through the physical test. There's a written test. There's a mental test, and then they put you on the lie detector test.
Yeah.
And at that point, if you don't pass that, you're no good. If they find something you lied about in your application, you're no good, and stuff like that. Like you said, if you got a felony record, you can barely get a job anywhere else, or a criminal background. You don't need to become a police officer. You're right on the money about that. So it's really, really crazy, and at that point, we can't treat them all bad, because after a while, these guys are going to be treated bad for so long, and they're not going to want to do their job. And then it's like, hey, listen, everybody can say, we don't need the cops and stuff like that, but when that crackhead is beating down your mom or something like that, who's she gonna call? Forget about yourself. Forget about your older mom, your dad, your loved ones. If they're in trouble, who are they gonna call? And it's they're not gonna take it no more. I mean, I've talked to them. It's definitely.
If you look at people that make less money, they're really. I don't know. I don't know how to say it the proper way, but. People that make less money, that make minimum hourly wage, they have a different mindset when they're at work, as opposed to someone who's making decent money, as opposed to someone who's getting what they feel they deserve.
Yep.
So like teachers, cops, firefighters, if they got paid more what they deserve, maybe when they hit the streets, they would have that mentality okay, they're taking care of me, let me take care of the streets better.
Yeah.
As opposed to cutting their pay, now they're going to hit the streets even more pissed off. So I don't understand it. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And and this coronavirus has really opened our eyes to a lot of different things, especially as parents. So us having to teach our kids right, and that's been a big task for all the parents around the country. I've heard from everybody. So teachers, we now are like, yeah, you know what? Those guys deserve the raise. It's when you don't have them, you realize, or you don't have the things that you think, and you're like, oh, man, I probably should have, kept better care of this, or wanted this.
Every day.
The
thing is with teachers, too, I have a friend that's a teacher. The thing with teachers, too, is they don't realize is people are having so much trouble dealing with one child or two homeschooling at home.
Yeah.
Just imagine being a teacher having classrooms coming in and out all day long.
Right.
So it's like the stress you have dealing with, Peter or whatever, or the next guy dealing with his son or daughter or whatever. It's like, just imagine how much stress you have when you got 20 kids coming in, and the next hour you got 20 more kids coming in all day, just heads.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they should definitely get paid more. Definitely
should. They definitely should get a raise. And like you said, we should be educating our police officers more. Maybe, putting them through better background checks or mental tests, as far as that goes, and really see what we got.
Or even put some more disciplinary action in place in terms of, a lot of them get away with a lot of stuff, even on camera. Now it's a little bit different. Everybody's recording everything now, but they're going after a lot of guys now. But just don't give them the authority to be able to, talk to you a certain way and shove you to the ground just because it's a police officer.
Right.
If I walk up to a police officer and say to some of the stuff they said to me, I'm sure they'd have me on the ground or tased up or whatever. So, I mean, I feel like it should be a mutual respect thing. They shouldn't use intimidation, so much.
I agree.
I don't know.
I know, you're right on the money. And I think that's where the training needs to evolve at, because their training, I mean, is to take over the situation. I mean, that's kind of how they're trained. Don't let the perp or the person take over the situation. You have to gain control of the situation right away. So, that's what it is. And their weapons, I mean, think about it, that the baton's been around since I don't know when. They've been using that. Guns, too. Now they got pepper spray. They've got some different guns or different technology out there that is non-lethal, that they can use on people. That's not even as bad as the stun gun or whatever. I mean, there's different things out there. So,
I'm interested to see what's going on in the UK, because I know a lot of the policemen over there, they don't use guns. All they have is clubs.
Right.
So, I mean, I wonder what's going on over there, how it is. I mean, are the police more scared? Because you got to be a little bit more in fear if you're not having a gun on you.
Well,
as opposed to having a club.
We know this, that even if the bad guys, they get caught with guns, it's automatic jail time. So at that point, it's a little bit different as far as society over there. And they haven't robbed and looted all the major stores over there or anything like that. It's a little bit different. I actually got people that live in the UK. My good friend Harsh lives over there. I talked to him the other day. You know, he's like, you know, they are protesting and stuff like that, but it's more of a peaceful protest, I guess.
Yeah.
Where they're not robbing, they're not beating the hell out of people or anything like that. So, you know, it's just, I guess it's a different culture. But listen, it all stems from America. We run the world. Yeah. They all look at us. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, we got to set the example.
It's good and bad.
It is. It is.
When you got eyes on you all the time.
We got to set the example. And that's the main thing. So, Seattle Takeover. Thank you guys for all joining in. We've got Crunch University on here, all the good people on here, Justin Holt, everybody from Instagram, Facebook. Thank you for joining me and Big Dru for Titan Lifestyle every Friday, 2 p.m. This one got moved back a little bit. We had to get everything set up because Drew's not in the studio. So we had to make sure we had Big Dru on here for a great show for you guys. So the next one, you want to answer some questions here? All right, so it's mostly young kids running wild. Yes, definitely. What up, Sean? How you doing? Hire Big Dru to be a cop. Nobody mess with that guy. He's huge.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Actually, you know what? When I actually first moved to Florida a while back, I actually wanted to get into law enforcement. Or corrections, though. I think I'd like corrections a little bit more, but it'd be fun. It'd be fun.
Private security, baby. You guys are looking for Titan Private Security, let us know. All right, so Channel District shutting down for redevelopment area. So let me know about this, Drew, because I didn't know about this. Let me know.
Yeah, I actually just found out about it. I guess they're putting a pause to it or stopping it because they're going to use the money to go elsewhere. Really? So, I mean, I'm not really sure how long they're going to shut it down, but I guess they're just, the Channel District, they're just stopping everything and using that money to go elsewhere. So that's pretty much, I don't know, because I live in that area, so it's going to be weird. The construction's just sitting there for a while. But I guess they're basically reallocating that money to use it for something else.
You talking like in USF buildings or stuff like that, or all like what do you?
I believe it's all the Channel District.
I'm gonna look into this. Yeah,
Channel District area.
Right?
I'll send Art a link on it. I have a link that I could send you guys. I was reading through on it because I want to check out a couple different links to it. But I was interested because there's so much construction going on there. If they just stop it, it's just going to be like a mess for a while.
Yeah, they can't do that.
So I'm not sure what exactly they're stopping, but yeah, I'll send Art the link. You guys can check it out.
Definitely. So if you guys are down on your channel side, we're going to check into this, give you guys more update on this. I hope they don't shut all this down.
Yeah, because actually, right outside of Crunch and Channel side, in between Crunch and Grand Central, that little sitting area that do construction, they're actually putting up frames, and they're going to have like a glass sit-down area that's covered. It's all going to be shell glass, so it's going to be real nice. So I was kind of looking forward to that being, set up over there, and I'll be pissed if they just stop it, but I don't know, man.
Well, hopefully they don't.
Channel side's building up.
Yeah, hopefully they do not, man. Hopefully not.
What's up with that Apple thing? You said the chip. What's up with the Apple chip?
Okay, so Apple, all right, the news broke that, all right, so Apple used to use Intel chips all the way up to this year. Intel is a processor chip they use. Your computer's all fast, processes all that information, and a lot of different companies use it, like Dell and other companies that are big ones. So Apple has just came out and said that they have developed their own chip with this company out of Taiwan, and this chip is supposed to be faster and smaller. Now, what you got to look at with this is from Intel's perspective, is you're going to lose out on a big chunk of revenue, a big chunk, and then can Apple sell these processors to other companies now too? Probably won't because it's theirs. They probably want to keep a wraps on it.
Apple likes to monetize. I like to keep everything.
They like a monopoly.
Yeah.
For sure. But we know one thing. Usually if Apple develop it, it's going to be a hell of a product. And if they say it's going to be faster, stronger, and smaller, I mean, that's going to be even better. And they're going to be able to use this across all different platforms, from their iMacs or their computers, desktops, laptops, mobile phones or iPhones. So hopefully stuff's going to get a lot better. I mean, but that's going to take a huge chunk of revenue from Intel. That's been produced for them since Apple has begun. So at that point,
I'm curious what the fine print is on that. Like, is there a hidden motive behind it? Is there something else going on? You know how there's all these little conspiracy theories, all this stuff going on. Like, are they going to put something in that, or
who knows?
How much faster are they going to get, though?
That's going to be lightning, man. It's got to be like, you know what? They got to make it like you think about it, pops up on the screen. As fast as you can think about it.
It's pretty much like that. Unless you're a gamer. I'm not really an online gamer. I know for them, it has to be like instant quick, like online gaming. But I don't really find a difference in like, last year's phone to this year's phone, the speed and stuff. I don't really.
The big difference, I would say, with the chip, right, when it comes like this and how it's developed over the years, and the big thing is like, even if you're doing editing on videos, so Art's back there, it's better if he's got this better processor chip, this processing this information and stuff faster. Yeah. Now you can do the graphics card and everything like that along with it, but there's certain things that you need that are going to make the computer faster and process the information faster, and that's kind of just one example.
Yeah, or handle many things at
once. Multiple things. So if you have 100 screens open at one time, it can process through everything. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, with them doing it, that's awesome. It's definitely awesome. Nectar the Gods. So I don't know if you've been looking. Like I was just talking to Dru about this earlier. COVID-19. There's more people around our area that we know that are testing positive. So immune system boosting, that's why I have this IV in my arm right now. I've had 6 IVs come in today already for immune system boosting. It's been a busy day here at Titan just with IVs. So at that point, you want to pump yourself full of good stuff. People ask me all the time, what's a good daily? Obviously, injectable vitamin C, injectable zinc, Dimosity Alpha-1. There's some really, really good ones out there. Glutathione especially. But Nectar of the Gods, I want to get to that one because I get a lot of questions about it. So Nectar of the Gods Therapy of the Week. Nectar of the Gods is good in a lot of different ways. It has arginine, it has glutamine in it. It also has glutathione in it, NAC in it, L-carnitine, proline, lysine, taurine, and NAC. So it's a good daily as far as that goes. Now, it's a good daily to keep up daily doses as far as super antioxidants. So the glutathione, it's got to be a little bit less than the straight glutathione does, but it will hit a good one. And a lot of people like this therapy, and it hits a lot of different things from blood flow, recovery. So it's a good one for the gym and around town, I guess.
Great for fat loss too. A lot of times people use carnitine for fat loss. Yep. A lot of times people use the cheap powders and stuff, but coming from that injectable, I know the Super Titan and the Nectar of the Gods, if you use that every single day after a month is when you're really going to start seeing the fat loss. So you have to stay on it though. A lot of times people take it sparingly. You have to get your metabolism clicking on all cylinders. So if you do it every day for 30 days, after a while it gets going. Don't cut it off short, otherwise you won't get those fat burn effects. Because I know for me, carnitine takes about 2 weeks before I start noticing in the mirror. So, and that's with the cheap powders. With this, is going to be even faster. So
absolutely.
For a fat burning effect, not a straight out fat burn is going to melt it off you. But to get your metabolism clicking and going faster, which is good, those are people who can eat all the time and not gain weight. The Nectar Gods is real great for that too.
So guys, check out Nectar of the Gods Therapy of the Week. It's got a lot of great immune system boosting ingredients in there, along with other great amino acids that will help you guys out on a day-to-day basis. If you guys want to know more about that or other services we do, 727-389-3220. You guys can call or text. Think before you post. This is a big one.
Yes, exactly. A lot of people are losing their jobs for what they post now. And the thing is this isn't like months ago where people just kind of overlooked it. Oh, he's probably just mad or being sarcastic. Everybody is extremely sensitive right now. Everything you post could be taken the wrong way.
That's right.
You could have a friend. I could have a friend that's I got plenty of white friends, black friends. I got a friend that's white. If he posts something, and if I take it in the same context, like with this whole, race thing going on right now, I feel like a lot of people have to really just stop being so sensitive. If you hear certain words like thugs or this and that, don't immediately go into their races because they use the word thug. Look at what they're doing, So but be careful what you post. Be careful with threats. I see a lot of threats going out now. Facebook and Instagram ain't having the threats.
No.
So just be careful with that. They'll block you quick. Be careful with the threats too. And another thing is you don't know who's seeing these threats.
Exactly.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. You have no idea who's seeing these threats. Threats are being taken more seriously than ever. Let me give you an example of a threat that really got a lot of heat. There was this black guy who was a protester. He was out there in the city. He got on the news channel live on the news channel. He said, listen, if you community leaders don't come down here, we're going to go burn down the Diamond District. And you know what? Trump made the gas real cheap for us to do it too. This guy got hit with terroristic threats, all kinds of charges.
Yeah,
so, you know, like, before you'd be like, you know, I'm going to kill that guy. Or, you know, like, you could just say something. At that point, like, you better watch out because other people are watching, they're policing, and they might take it as a serious threat. And man, right now, man, you're asked to go to jail, or you'll get a serious, you know, charge for something like that. So it's not worth it.
It's not. It's definitely not worth it. They're looking at everything now. Even all these videos, all the looting and stuff going on. Yeah. They're going through those videos piece by piece, and people are getting arrested by the dozens.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, if you want to act out, do it just like I said last week. You know, do it in a way that's going to build rather than destruct. You know, like build something up instead of setting a fire or putting your hand through a window. Like, what's the point? What is the point?
Exactly.
It's almost like you're acting out like a child, throwing a tantrum because you're not getting your way. You know, just take a more mature approach to it, and you know, protest the way you want to, or you know, just keep it peaceful, keep it positive. You know.
I mean, I tell people all the time, man. I'm like, listen, man, you really want to have your voice heard, get out and vote.
Exactly.
If as many people voted as I see in the streets in all these different cities, Drew. I mean, you're talking about some serious change there, because that's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there. So, you know, if you guys think that's the way it should be, go and vote. Use your voice for something positive. Create a positive group. Create a positive message. You know, that shows humanity is we're not a bunch of animals, man. I feel like it's just getting crazy out here with everybody. It's nuts. And like you said, people are losing jobs. People are losing sponsorships. Like, I just seen NASCAR, they eradicated the Confederate flag, and some of these drivers are good old boys. They don't like it.
Yeah, they don't want it either.
It is what it is. The Marine Corps, they just put it on a ban list. The Marines, you can't have it on your desk. You can't have it on your vehicle. Nowhere in sight at all. So at that point, hey, listen, man, let's go along with it. Now, you know, there's a flip side to it where everybody is starting to come back on that side. Like, hey, listen, it's history. We got to learn from our history. Because there was a lot of mistakes that we've made in our past, you know, with everything that's went on. We got to learn from those mistakes, move on, and build up something a lot more positive and a lot better, man.
Exactly.
For sure, dude. So I'm with that 110%, man. So you guys, think before you post. Don't get all emotional on some people's posts. If you don't like what they see, move on. Get rid of them as a friend. Block them. Do whatever you need to do. Don't let it, you know, hit that red button, and then you write something stupid that they screenshot and they send it to everybody, and then you're on blast.
Yeah, don't waste your time being like having a keyboard battle with someone laying in your bed 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to prove a point to someone who you're never actually going to see in real life.
Exactly.
Who knows nothing about you other than what you post. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Exactly. So, you know, you guys just think about that, and hopefully everybody will be good. All right, so what do we say? God bless. Benjamin Mark said, God bless you, Drew. Benjamin Mark said,
Mark, what's up?
He said,
Super
what's up?
Ben.
Nice.
Specialty Fit. Shout out to all my Specialty Fit kids.
Oh,
Shout
yeah. Yeah, so that's a really great job that he does, man, with those kids and that foundation. And I think he's running for office, too, to a part. So we hope you and wish you the best in whatever we can do to back you. Titan Medical Center's got your back, man. So we love to help you out in any way, shape, or form. People do get triggered easily. Yep, I understand why. There's a lot of crazy stuff out there, and people definitely are very emotional and very sensitive right now. So just try to be your best. I think the best thing to do is just be positive. Try to smile at people. I've been trying to be extra nice to people out and about. Like, you know, like maybe it's contagious. Maybe it'll help people out. Maybe it'll make them smile, and that'll bring out another smile from somebody else. So best thing, you know, just do what you can, I guess. So all right, so the Team Titan Lift Party, that is going to be, and that's for all the Team Titan members. If you're a patient, you know, if you want to come out and see what Titan Medical Center is all about, you guys can join us on that day. It's going to be June 27th, and we're going to have that after 5 p.m. We're going to have literally a time where we're going to get together. We're going to post it out. We'll make a nice flyer, post it out to all you guys, and let you guys know next week. And then the Big Dru Titan Medical Lift Party, we're going to have.
Yeah, the Big Dru Titan Medical Lift Party. The location has been confirmed. The date has been confirmed. So be on the lookout for your DMs for the invites to the flyer. There's also another big, I should say, show or event that same night that's not related to the Titan Lift Party. But it's kind of like a good after party to go to if you come to Lift Party first. I'm not going to say what it is. If you guys do your homework, you can probably figure it out.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Titan Lift Party. Whole bunch of like-minded individuals just working out. Pictures, pushing each other, networking, you know, just getting together, having a good time, loud music, good food.
Absolutely. I cannot wait. We're really excited. We're going to do this before COVID-19 hit. Obviously, we had to go into quarantine, so we got delayed a little bit. So we've been raring to do this, man, for a long time for everybody. So finally, it's going to happen. We're really excited about that. We're going to be passing out Titan gear for everybody out there. Might have some injectables as far as immune boosting shots or aminos out there for you guys to try or to have. So you guys,
the official cameraman, Big Art, the official cameraman's going to be there too, filming.
That's right.
So all the videos you guys see, all the good pictures and students see, I'm sure Art's going to get some clips of you guys in there too, to make sure you're looking good and make sure you're lifting heavy, because you don't want to look bad on video.
That's right. Don't want to look small. Don't want to look weak. So it's exciting, guys. We're really excited about all this. So pay attention to your DMs. Drew will be sending out the invitations for that special one. June 27th, everybody's invited. So we want everybody to show up. So we want to let Drew go get some sun. He's out on vacation for the weekend with his lovely lady, Amanda. She's out there. So we want to make sure.
Yeah, we're ready to go. I even got my cat out here this weekend.
Pictures, man.
You know how cats hate being away from home, but I got him in the room chilling, so he's out here too. So.
It's a family ordeal. So you guys
out here.
Don't forget, tune into us. Big Drew, Titan Lifestyle, every Friday, 2 p.m. Our Titan Medical Health and Lifestyle show is this Sunday on ABC, and every Sunday at 11 a.m. So many good people have been hitting me up about it. It's been crazy. So I'm really humbled about it. I can't believe it. So tune in. If you don't have ABC or you guys aren't in the area, it'll be on Facebook, Titan Medical Center page, streaming there for you at 11 a.m. on Sunday. Also, Titan Talk Tuesday, 6 p.m. with me, and we'll talk about all kinds of therapies and all the good medical stuff. But the Titan Lifestyle, Big Drew, we always like to cover current events. We hope we cover some interesting ones, entertaining ones, and maybe let you guys know, all right? Mark said, have a good weekend, Big Drew. Mark, you have a good weekend from me and Big Drew?
Always, Mark. Mark's always welcome at any Titan event. He's always welcome.
That's right. Yeah. So we appreciate you guys. We're in Eastern Standard Time Zone, Willy Wonka, so you know that. You guys tune in. Make sure you guys stay locked. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Don't forget to check out YouTube with all the great videos. The website, www.titanmedicalcenter.com. I'm John.
And I'm Big Drew. And also, make sure you guys check out the podcast. And also, if you're watching the videos, make sure you like and make sure you subscribe. We love what you guys do. You guys love what we do. We want to know that you like the video, so don't just watch it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And make sure you hit the bell so you can be notified the next time we're doing something like this.
I love it, Big Drew. You just hit all of them. I love it. So you guys stay locked, stay tuned, and stay safe out there. We love you.
Tighten up.
Yes, sir.
I'm tightened up. Y'all better tighten up.